Nakasas. This was a game, I believe. Ooh, was it White Tram told me to try it out. It's my understanding, anyways, is it's balls to the walls, straight up walking simulator horror game. So I wouldn't expect too much. The visuals seem to have a weird pixelated problem with it. It's made in Unity and it's an indie game, so what the hell would you expect? So how do I play? I see continue, but I don't see like new game or anything. I don't know. I guess really see what happens. So here we are, tomb raiding. Step 1. Steal this artifact. I don't know how. He is doing stuff.
Here you are. Are you settling in alright?
Yeah,
Who are you?
are you the tomb raider?
What are you? Am I dead?
Don't tell me you're surprised. You're overreacting.
No, you're overreacting.
Well,
What the fuck?
What is this place? And who are you again?
So many questions. But I'm not the one to answer them. I am to meet you and take you to the one who you should really ask. So why don't we set out on our journey?
How about why don't you go fuck yourself? I'm gonna steal this funnel cake thing. Hey, do you have any powdered sugar? Yeah, he's gone. Oh, I don't want funnel cake without powdered sugar. That's stupid. Alright, let's follow that predator guy. Maybe he'll lead us to the aliens. They're the cool ones. Or the demons. I could go for some horns. That'd be pretty cool. Seems to be no sprinting in this. I believe that's a dark elf. Or a zombie.
Keep it up. One step at a time. Don't mind what you see here. There's absolutely nothing to look at.
There's nothing to look at. Do you not see that there's paintings on the wall? What the fuck are they for then if they're not to be looked at? I don't know what the fuck this is, but he's got a pretty badass looking kilt. There's absolutely nothing to look at. There's a lot of shit to look at. Feels as if it's inspired by World of Warcraft or something, I don't know. Like a child horror experience, not a horror. Hey, at least we're getting smooth frame rate. Omnicurses. Following some predator guy in a pixely universe. I see a lighthouse. I see multiple moons. I wonder how the gravitational forces affect the tidal, the tides and stuff on this planet. We didn't have a moon on Earth outside our orbiting Earth. Things would be a lot different. I don't know how a second moon would affect that.
This place looks familiar, eh?
Yeah, it looks like the place in the
I've never seen
title
it before.
screen.
Calling something familiar around these parts would be rather far-fetched.
Yeah.
Never mind. You'll remember soon. Come in and go upstairs.
What will I find there?
This lighthouse will lead you home. It's hard to explain. You'll know it when you get there. Don't rush it. What I like about this place is that there's absolutely no reason to hurry. Time means nothing here.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okay. Wait, I don't want to go home. My wife is there. That's the last place I want to go.
How weird. This place seems so familiar.
Yeah, it looks just like the place from the title screen menu. E. Pick your nose. No, no. Picture on the wall. I choose you. This is so exciting. Oh my god. Now it's the stair climbing simulator. I wish that guy would have just carried me instead of making me walk. Because that's a lot of work. And these steps are so shallow. Look at that. Maybe it was made for like a small race of hobbits or dwarves or something. It does have like a Blizzard style visual set. That cartooniness to it.
I think I'm beginning to understand. How many times have I seen you? Too many to count, right?
Right. Where the fuck are we now? Hey, Predator.
Do not linger.
Fight me.
The master is waiting.
You're the master.
He's been
Shut up.
waiting for quite a while. He can wait some more. After all, time means nothing here. You said it yourself. At least somewhere it's true.
You're right on this one. It's hard to disagree. In any case, keep it up. We're almost there.
I'm doing all the walking. You're just teleporting around like a jackass dildo with technology that won't share it with me because you're a stupid predator and they're very big on not sharing their technology. When they lose in battle, they just kind of suicide to destroy every bit of technology that could be stolen.
It seems this place is dead. Not because it died, but because it never had a chance to live. It has its own charm, though.
That's for sure.
Death, it surrounds us. If it never had it before, then how the hell do you have matured trees that are dead? They had to have grown into it at some point.
Well, you don't seem to be in a hurry.
This is the
It's good
fastest
to
I can
see
go.
you again. I bet you have a lot of questions.
No, not really.
You're the master, I gather. Yeah, you're absolutely right. My memories about this place are starting to come back, but these are just random pieces. Sensations, even. Everything I see around myself should probably confuse me. Even the fact I'm hearing your voice, but don't see you.
No, not necessarily.
Whoa.
You've seen everything countless times. And you've done everything you should. Well, almost everything. But we'll talk about this later. Now, you can ask your questions. Questions. I love them.
Let's start with something simple. Who are you?
You call this a simple question?
Yes.
Well, I can offer you several answers. I am you. I am your death. I am your creator. I am your creation. Choose whichever you like best. They are all true.
I choose all of them.
What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. If you expect me to look for a meaning when there's none, or get it out of you word by word, think again. Since it's you who wants something from me, would you be so kind as to say what it is?
You are right, of course. I'd better tell you the whole story. Sorry, I could not help it. Come closer to our throne. I think it'll be best if we talk face to face.
I'm on it. I'm working on it. Is your throne up here? Because if it's not, that's gonna suck. Hey, I found it.
So, we meet again, face to face. Speaking of which, your face fits this place perfectly, as I see.
That's right. Since you already know you're dead, let's start with your birth. You see,
That part's boring.
we were together once. One body with no name, no age, no beginning, and no end. But one day, something happened. Even I cannot explain it. Perhaps we got bored. What's important is that we decided to split. This is how you and I became to be.
The classic, let's split up.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you're intrigued. Yes, we ceased to be the absolute. Each of us had our own shortcomings and limitations, but we also found new opportunities. In other words, we gained some features inherent only to each of us. I managed to create our first world. It was poor and wretched, but it was there. You lived your first life in. You even gathered some building blocks for it.
Legos.
I used these blocks to update the first version. I improved it, making it more extensive and diverse. This building material is your life, your every sigh and every impression. I collect them every time you come here. That's why you almost don't remember anything. That was our agreement.
That agreement sucks, dude.
Wait, are you trying to say that all my life that I've lived, all the people I've loved, is no more than an illusion? Has my life been unreal?
Unreal? As you know, the very concept of reality can exist only in the world we created. By the way, it was one of the biggest and strongest blocks you ever brought me to help with construction. Will it keep on living without us? Yes, it definitely will. Only it doesn't really matter, since we are immortal, you know.
I know now, apparently. We're supposed to do something. Oh shit.
Yes, this is the tricky part. But I'm not ready to lay all my cards on the table just yet.
I'm gonna not press anything.
That I don't collect all your memories. You know, some things you see, some impressions you get at some points in your life, make you change your very perception and understanding of it.
Like when I'm
So,
fapping?
As we agreed, I leave these to you. And before I ask the ultimate question, the question thanks to which we are here today, you must refresh these memories in your mind.
That sounds great.
I think I have no choice. Although I don't need it. Tell me what I have to do.
Yeah, tell me.
There's a portal behind your back. Enter it. I'll be nearby. You won't see me, but you can hear me. I'll help you.
Oh, that's a bummer. You look cooler than you sound. Your voice sucks. Not very scary. In fact, none of this is scary so far. What the fuck? There will be no brick shitting in our future. I don't think, anyways. Plenty of vaping, though. There'll be a lot of that in my future.
What is this place?
This place sucks.
You'll tell me it's your life after all.
Apparently my life
I'm not
sucked.
sure. I need to look around first.
This is not scary at all. This is stupid. Wish I could move faster. This must be the starting noob town, where all the level ones
Yeah.
come.
Now I recognize it.
How interesting. So, what is it then?
It's a bunch of nothing.
This is my childhood. This is how I imagine my pillow fort. The coziest place on earth.
No girls
Every
allowed.
time I got in with a book in my hands, the rest of the world ceased to exist. At least when I was immersed into the world of a story unraveling before me.
Ah, sounds fascinating.
No, it doesn't. I built a fort and I was reading books. How fucking anything but fascinating. Main base, welcome. Where's the no girls allowed sign? Like, that's kind of a hand-in-hand thing with pillow forts, man. Can't have girls invading your... That's me going to the library and stealing a bunch of books. There's all the books we stole outside the pillow fort so that when it rains it'll just ruin them and then we'll have to steal more. And even more books. How the hell did it even stack those? How the hell did the wind not knock them over? So many questions. No answers. Why is it so green and lively? I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Yet another cozy corner in the world.
I do. Only I imagined this place much later when I grew. The feelings are completely different, but the purpose is still the same. I've always been keen on good stories. I imagine myself to be a great traveler, an adventurer. Every time I did, I was one. I lived in those stories. I breathed them, and each time my imagination brought me here.
Stories are your passion. That's the reason why you, not me, keep living these lives.
Okay. So we got a pipe, and we got a cup of coffee, a bust of some dude, and a Warcraft demon thing, because apparently that's supposed to be scary. And this is definitely a walking simulator. What I really want is a carry me simulator. Or give me like a go-kart. A walking simulator where you have like a go-kart. I think that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Come on, keep up. You're almost there.
Hey wait, let me look up your skirt.
Who was it?
Who's that elusive ghost? Ah, that's your dream. Such a beautiful creature.
I wonder what color her panties are.
Yeah, it is a dream. I know why we're here. It was then, in my childhood, while I had my head buried in all those books, when I felt the taste of fantasy. That's when each story I read unfolded into a whole new world.
When you're engrossed in a good book, while having a cup of freshly brewed coffee,
Covered.
it seems that time itself comes to a stop. Don't you think?
No, that's not how time works.
What fascinates me even more is that there were thousands of such stories.
Thousands of stories. A couple of them might have even been pretty good. I'm sure most of them were just mediocre to average, right? Can't have 1,000, like, perfect, awesome, super AAA stories. Super mega blockbusters or whatever. Where'd that little pixie elf go? I want to look up her skirt, goddammit. Oh, I can crouch. I will abuse this feature. As best I can, anyways. Keep an eye on the cliffs. You never know when you might get a delightful opportunity. Just hui.
Come closer. Don't be afraid.
Where are you,
Do
so
you
I can...
remember how you and I used to sit on the swing when you were a child?
Of course I remember. This was the place where all fantasies materialized. All it took was reach for my dream. Reach for you.
I'm sure he fapped a lot out here. Aha. She's facing the wrong way. Oh, these developers are cockblockers. Oh, yeah.
This old oak still remembers all your adventures. Why don't you have a go on the swing as you used to?
Because swings are stupid. Okay.
Do you see it? It's right there in front of you. It's
Disneyland?
your palace. Your fortress.
That's my fortress.
Yeah, I recognize it. I would stay here forever.
I know you would, but I'm afraid it's not possible.
Good.
Sorry.
Why the fuck would I want to live in a Disney movie? That's not a good life, man. That's bad times ahead. Yeah, this is a little better.
It's a pity we left that place behind. That's
No,
why
it's
I
not.
really felt the taste for life for the first time.
Oh, this is life.
Behind. Ahead. These words make little sense here, you know. But let's not get carried away. We need to move forward.
What's projecting this
As you
shadow?
say. What a weird place. Chains tied to odd-looking masts, portholes hidden in rocks, all these skulls. Why?
Much better.
Why all this?
All this is your memories. You'll soon see what it's all about.
This atmosphere, all the freshness and coolness in the air, it's such a familiar feeling. Freedom is the first thing that comes to mind.
I like this place. The world you live in is too vain. There's too much bustle, too many thoughts and worries.
And what's the point in all this?
That's not how I see it. It's just that in all this swirling, you need to find the strength to swim in the right direction?
You might be right. You should know better. After all, I only bring you the building blocks to extend reality.
We should only bring them like the cool building blocks then. I'm guessing pirate ships themes or something. Or maybe Diablo, I don't know.
I guess we've reached the top now.
Yeah, you guess, huh?
Let's check it.
Check it. Oh no, that's supposed to be drop it. Get your prostate checked. I see a ribcage and maybe a sword and stone. The Disney theme lives on. Music gives me a very Diablo vibe.
I recognize this place. Of course, it didn't used to look like this when I saw it. But after all, it's not the real thing. This is how I remember it.
Or rather, this is how you sensed it.
I think we need to get on the ship's deck. Look, I think there's someone there. Although I'd rather walk along the shore for a while.
Fuck
You're
that.
right. That's where we have to look for things we came here for. But there's no need to hurry.
Yes, there is.
There's no time here, remember?
Yeah, bullshit. Time still progresses. I mean, time is actually passing right now. For every minute that
When I first
passes,
saw it, it didn't look like a pile of rustling scrap metal at all to me.
it
What I
uses
saw
more of
was
my
an
memory
ancient
on the
sea
hard drive.
monster, thrown ashore, which was too old to go back into the water.
It wasn't just a trick of the eye.
My frames. Oh, I'm sniffly. This place is not good for me frame rate, yeah. Hey, get off my
Sailor,
ship.
How's it going?
Terrible, thank you.
Seems a storm is coming. We need to check if everything's fastened. I feel we're in for a bumpy ride.
What's he talking about? This ship is run aground, and it looks like it won't go anywhere anytime soon.
Are you sure? Look at him. He doesn't seem to agree with you.
Yeah, but he's blind.
Well, for him, this ship is still up and running. The moment I saw it on the shore when I took it for some sea monster. It was then I realized there is absolutely no difference between fiction and reality, between the living and the dead.
This is a bold thing to say.
Exactly. You see, I can use my imagination to give any object, any notion the meaning I want. All those stories from books, all the worlds they revealed before me weren't the only way out
Oops.
anymore. I realized that I can create these worlds for myself.
You've always understood this.
Yes, always. But only now it gave me a sense of freedom. This old sailor's in denial. He doesn't want to see his ship has run aground.
Exactly. There's only one snag here. You can't give random meaning to random things, or else the world will turn into chaos. At least when it comes to yourself. But there's always a choice.
I choose chaos. Go.
And it only depends on me.
Hey, sailor.
What?
What are you muttering about?
Nothing,
There's
shut
a
up.
storm brewing on the horizon. It'll catch up with us soon.
Okay.
Our friend's heart is wrecked. Get down to the engine room and check how it is. Come on, get a move on.
Okay, whatever you say, blind captain.
Look, it really is alive.
It is. It's like out of Saya no Uta. Engine room looks a
It
little...
looks like it's the heart of the ship.
It is completely dead.
Fix it.
Can we fix it?
We can do anything. Close your eyes.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Fap, right?
You can open them now.
Fixed it. Yeah, that looks like it's functioning as intended. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Macrossas. This was a game, I believe. Who was it? White Tram told me to try it out. It's... My understanding, anyways, is it's balls to the walls. Straight up walking simulator horror game. So, I wouldn't expect too much. The visuals seem to have a weird pixelated problem with it. It's made in Unity, and it's an indie game, so... What the hell would you expect, so... How do I play? I see continue, but I don't see, like, new game or anything. I don't know. I guess... Really... See what happens. So here we are, tomb raiding. Step 1. Steal this artifact. I don't know how. It is doing stuff.
Here you are. Are you settling in all right?
Yeah,
Who are you?
are you the Tomb
What
Raider?
are you? Am I dead?
Don't tell me you're surprised. You're overreacting.
No, you're overreacting.
Well,
What the fuck?
What is this place? And who are you again?
So many questions. But I'm not the one to answer them. I am to meet you and take you to the one who you should really ask. So why don't we set out on our journey?
How about why don't you go fuck yourself? I'm gonna steal this funnel cake thing. Hey, do you have any powdered sugar? Yeah, he's gone. I'm here for the best show in the world.
So enthusiastic. I bet he won't go far.
All jokes aside, do you see what he is doing? Watch closely. If you look at his precious screen, you can see that there's another one exactly like him. He's being forced to an electric chair, fed
Human power.
by the energy they're generating with all this relentless pedaling. And every one of them knows that sooner or later, they too will be dragged there and fried in that very chair.
Nice.
Why are you telling me this? Did you forget it was me who brought these memories from reality? That's exactly what life I'm living is like, while you are sitting around here in your oblivion.
Oh, come on. Calm down, will you? Let's go. The show must go on, you know.
Yes, the show must go on. That's true. Keep pedaling, you, whatever the fuck you are. Because once you're useless to us, we're gonna fry you in the electric chair. Is he drooling? Pedal. Keep pedaling. He doesn't even have any skin. Oh, they're allowed to poop? Huh. Pretty luxurious. They're living the life. Electric chair must be up there. I mean, at one point humans used human power to power stuff too. That's why we had like slave labor and stuff. Eventually we, you know,
What
came
a
up with...
loathsome place. What are we gonna see up there?
You've probably guessed already, haven't you? That same chair.
We're gonna fry some slackers.
Yeah, apart from that, there's basically nothing else here.
If they have toilets, why are they pooping all over our everything else? Stupid. You, get back to your chair.
Where is the immortal soul in this body?
See this white smiling piece of porcelain nearby? That's a soul substitute. It is more than enough, as you can see.
Enough for what? For a crazy show like this? That's even too much.
No, it isn't. Stupid slacker. Get back to pedaling. He's gonna get the chair. We're not gonna tolerate that shit. Nearly 4 million have come before you, and we have a lot more power to generate. Because it's the best show in the world. Right? Maybe it's a Disney film or something, I don't know. But then that wouldn't be very best anything. Oh, E-frames. I really wish I could move faster. That
Here's our new lucky boy. Thousands of eyes are glued to the screen right now, all full of envy. Are you ready for your 15 minutes of fame?
sure, just
This Vanity Fair.
let me get up there.
Is there another way to get out of here?
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
No, no. There's gotta be another way.
No,
Again,
the chair.
I'm sorry, but there's no other way.
Death is as much a part of life as life itself. Blah 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 blah.
Sit.
What? What the heck?
Okay.
No. No.
Yes, yes.
I don't want to go back there again.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
There
do.
has to be another
Yes,
way.
I do.
Stop him.
I think I'm getting superpowers. Hey, I'm still alive. Executioner didn't do a good job. Ow. Did he just rip my face off? Or did I simply have one of those masks and I was one of those green dudes? I don't know.
Where are we now?
I know it was hard. That's why we made a deal a long time ago.
It was actually easy.
Where are we, you're asking? Let's take a walk again. You'll see. It'll all end soon, I promise.
Now it is a walking simulator. Let's walk.
Time seems to have stopped here.
You're quite right. Especially for you.
Bet you got
Time
wrecked.
here is particularly significant.
Guys go under him. Aha. Going that way, I guess. Are we on Mars? Is this when we tried to colonize Mars and then everybody revolted against each other and stuff? A lot of fun stuff going on down there, though. Sort of. Oh, the walking speed is so slow.
It's the war, of course. The one that never changes.
Exactly. It never ends. Another manifestation of life. Perhaps the most important one.
It's not that some armies keep clashing on mythical battlefields. It's just that everyone wants to get higher and crush as many as possible, destroying everyone and everything on their way.
Yes. Perpetuum mobile, don't you think? True perpetual motion of the universe. No more, no less.
That's not how perpetual motion
No
works.
way. Are you trying to say that people are driven to make new discoveries just because they want to dominate the world? No. They only want to trample everything they didn't create. Anything that stands on their way while they try and conquer the world.
Keep talking.
The real force of progress is curiosity. It's the desire to develop and complicate the world. These two stories are easily confused, however, someone else's curiosity can also become one of the weapons in this war.
Do you think there can be one without the other?
I haven't seen anything like this, but I hope. What choice do I have?
Let's go that way.
We're going this
What
way.
about them? Did anyone ever get to the top?
To the Oracle? No, of course not. What would be the point of keeping something like this then? What a weird thought. Oh well.
Are you trying to say that we are being treated differently here?
You may say so. Yes. But to be honest, I hardly find it attractive. At least it's fun down here. But what's up there? So you get to the top, have all your questions answered. What next?
Here we go again. It's as if there's nothing else apart from this slaughterhouse down there and the Oracle at the top.
That's how it seems sometimes.
That dude's fucked. Hey, this one's got boobs. Hey, you with the chest. Answer me these questions 3. Where the fuck am I going? I think up here. Aha. You got
She's
boobs too.
Beautiful, isn't she?
No,
Almost perfect.
not really.
This is the Oracle, I suppose. Now I'll gain some access to some forbidden knowledge.
Of course you will. Come closer. After all, you reached the top.
I did. I reached it all by myself in this walking simulator. Now we're gonna get laid by the Oracle.
Sorry, I'm not being completely honest. The knowledge you came here for is no secret for those fighting down there. You're also initiated.
Then why all this? Why this endless carnage?
That's a good question. I've been wondering too. You see, this knowledge is so scorching hot that no one really wants to see it for what it is.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
No, not
Everyone
really.
wants to reach the top and ask me about their future.
I don't.
It is that fear of the unknown that leaves people with an impression that they know their future, future made from wind and ashes, something called power, control, and 1,000 other words.
I see which knowledge you are talking about. Death? No. It's too abstract a word. You're talking about obliviating everything we can call ourselves.
That's right. Each of those people is so eager to stick to who they are, and at the same time inevitably losing their identity. Simply because this is life.
Life sucks
What
then.
about pain? Isn't it the desire to shield yourself from it forever that makes people subdue everything around them? Build walls?
Walls are made from someone else's pain? No. Pain is an integral part of life. Any change in personality, however small, is pain. And there's only one way to get rid of it. You already mentioned it.
Death.
Oblivion.
Or
Now
oblivion.
the Master is ready to ask you his question. He's waiting.
Hey, what happened to your face? I was blowing my nose. Something happened to her face. Ooh, let's see if we can get an upskirt shot. I don't think we're going to.
So,
No.
you've come to the end. It is time to ask the question.
I'm ready. You may ask.
Ask me
You
anything.
already know what I want to hear. Either that, or you remember it. Come on, say it yourself.
I think her panties are white.
Of course I know. Or maybe I remembered. You want to know if I'm ready to be born again and live another life.
Okay, that's not the same
Yes,
question I thought.
There it is, the crossroads. What do you want to do this time? Erase your identity? Regenerate? Be born again and relive all that inspiration and all the pain life gives us? Or have you had enough of going around in circles and now all you want is peace and quiet?
What do you think? What would you rather choose? After all, you can't live without me.
We were inseparable. Don't you remember? Your wish is my wish too.
Uh-huh. Apparently I have a choice. I can have a new life, or I've had enough of it and I'm gonna stay here in the world of the dead. Hell yeah.
Life we created has become unbearable. It's time to leave it be. No more. No more of it.
Yeah, I want to live in death.
Staying.
Well then, the throne is yours.
Woohoo!
Have a seat, Master.
Oh yeah. I'm in charge now, bitch. Can I move? I can't move. It's doing it on its own. Like, they just don't want to let me get a penny shot on it. I'm in charge of this world of death. I only have 4 fingers. Sit down. Yeah. It's like a glove. Cross your legs. Or just... wait, what? guess we ended our existence. I just wanted to live in the world of the death thing.
Past altars and stages, past temples and taverns, past classy graveyards, past street markets jabber, past peace and past woe, past Mecca and Rome, burned by the sun's blue glow. The earth, the pilgrims roam. They're heavily injured and hunchbacked. They're hungry and almost naked. Their eyes are full of sunset. Their hearts are full of daybreak. The deserts are singing behind them. Sheet lightning breaks out abruptly. Up above, the stars are igniting, and birds are screaming gruffly that the world will remain the same. Yes, indeed the same. Dazzling with snowy game, with fondness its unlikely name. The
Hey, that
world
rhymes.
will remain underhanded. The world will remain forever. Perhaps it can be comprehended. It has no limits, however. Which means it will make no sense to believe in yourself or Lord. And the things that remain are hence the illusion and the road. All sunsets remain in service. All daybreaks are still in splendor. The soldier will mock Earth's surface. The poet will be its defender.
Well, the poem sucks, so it's not doing a very good job defending. Joseph Brodsky. I really hope that's just the end. It is. Well, going in, I knew it was a walking simulator, but it doesn't look like it was actually any kind of horror. So I'm disappointed for that. I'm really just glad it's over, though. That's really about all I can say. I can't seem to skip past the credits, though, so... If you didn't know, I'm not exactly very big into poetry. In fact, you could say almost the opposite. I'm very not into poetry.